Alright, I wanted to go over today what I think is not the worst community, but probably the most delusional community, and that is the Western animation community. Because I've been looking at YouTube videos from the Western animation community for a while, probably for almost 10 years now. I started off watching Mysterious Mr. Enter and Rebel Taxi, and then I watched all the others as time went on. But I've noticed some things about the other people that aren't like uh Mr. Enter or Rebel Taxi. It's just that they are very delusional, and I can tell you why. So I was watching this video from this channel called The Round Table. He's a pretty popular person in the community, and he was going over the shows that were removed from streaming services, and he was getting he was screaming really mad in the video about them canceling it after a lot of seasons too. Like he was going over Infinity Train. He was going over Infinity Train, and it got canceled after 3 seasons. I didn't even know it had 3 seasons. That's a lot. And the guy who created it, he wanted 8 seasons for it. Like what? He wanted 8 seasons in the modern day where more people are just watching anime other than cartoons. Unless it's like an Amazon or maybe a Netflix cartoon. No one's watching fucking any other cartoon. Like another one that he was really upset and sad about was this one on Disney called The Owl House. And what the Owl House is basically just a fucking lesbian cartoon. It's basically just for lesbians. And that got canceled for obvious reasons because no one was watching it. And he tried saying it was trending all the time on Twitter and TikTok, and that's not a very good thing. Like TikTok and YouTube and fucking Twitter views are fake. Like I have an alt account just for browsing Twitter, and I haven't posted anything on there, and I get followed by a bunch. I have 10, 20 followers on it, and they're all bots. So those numbers just aren't real on Twitter. TikTok you can say maybe it's real, but definitely not Twitter. On Twitter, fucking CW shows were fucking trending on. I know no one was watching CW shows, and they were always on trending. Like the Batwoman show where in the second season they made her black for no reason, even though she was a redhead in the first season like she was supposed to, and in the second season they just made her black, and they didn't even explain it. I don't think. I didn't watch it. Of course I'm not gonna watch that, but they didn't explain it. And he was trying to say Steven Universe got canceled too early. It's that shit got what, 5, 6 seasons? Actually, let me look this up actually. Yeah, I think that shit got it had also another show, a separate show. Let's see here. Yeah, that shit got 5 seasons and another show and a movie. Like that shit did not get canceled too soon. I think if you can't tell a story within like a complete story within like 3 seasons, I think you just failed. And I actually do watch a lot more Western cartoons now than I do anime. Like I used to watch a lot of anime, and most of the animes I watched were just one season, and then that's it. Like it was done. With these like Western like cartoon fans, they want like lots and lots of seasons for their shows that no one was watching. Like I want you to look me in the eye and tell me you were watching The Owl House or OKKO, Let's Be Heroes. Like you are not watching that. Also, this show called Tuca and Birdie, like they were saying how it only got 2 seasons. I think it got three, because it was on Netflix and then it got canceled, and then it went to Adult Swim for like 2 more seasons, I think, maybe. I actually forgot, but they were saying that got canceled too early, and it's like this shit is like lesbian like birds. I know damn well no one was watching that shit at all, and that's the thing about that's the thing about all of this. Like there are obvious reasons why these shows got treated by the networks the way they did is because one they're just not good. Like most of them just aren't that good at all. Like I was watching Sonic Prime. It's the new Sonic cartoon on Netflix, and I just stopped watching it after season 2 because it was just so bad. Like the second season is just it just sucks so much. I was talking with my friend who's a Sonic autist, and he said the third season's just really bad, so it's not worth watching it. And it was made by a man of action who made Ben 10, so that kind of explains it, how much it like sucks. And most of the shows that they would recommend just aren't that good. Like at least they're starting to do something about it. Like some of them are making their own cartoons. Like these two people, Toon Toon Tariq or something, and Hats Off Production. They're making their own cartoons, which I think that's what they should do. Like they should just make their own if they're gonna complain about how the networks are treating them, and it works out well because most indie cartoons are just more they just get more attention than networks like the Netflix networks, the Cartoon Network, especially Nickelodeon. Like I heard people complaining about they're removing a bunch of shows like cartoons on Nickelodeon. No one was watching them at all. Like I want you. I said this before. I'll say it again. I want you to look me in the eye and tell me that you were turning on Paramount Plus for the Rugrats reboot. Tell me that no one was out here saying, "Oh, I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna watch the Rugrats reboot on Paramount Plus." Like, I don't even think anyone even has Paramount Plus. I think they only got it like 'cause they had the Super Bowl on there, and I think they probably had a spike in subscriptions during the Super Bowl, and then the next month it was all down. It was all down. So, and another thing they like to point out is that these shows were canceled just as they were getting good. Like, if it takes 2 seasons of a show to get good, then it's just never good to begin with. And yeah, I mean, he made a few good points about it. Like one good point is that they were airing it, like Infinity Train, for example, was airing on Cartoon Network in 2019. I think there are more people watching Cartoon Network now than there was in 2019 when all they were airing was Teen Titans Go and then maybe like Looney Tunes. So I think that's pretty much it. I think these like cartoon YouTubers just need to face the fact that no one really likes Western animation anymore. Like they're all like most of the Western animation fan base is I don't know if I could say it, but if you think anime is full of them, just wait until you see like the Western cartoon community. And I think if you browse enough of the internet, you might know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's because I can't say it on YouTube or else they'd fucking ding me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All I have to say is probably like I think anime is just gonna be like better for them for like everyone. Like a lots of people are more people are watching anime now than cartoons. Unless it's like because I know Amazon cartoons do well. Like I Has Been Hotel was #1 on there, and then Invincible. But that's it really. Like those are the only cartoons doing well, and Adult Swim does well too. Like Adult Swim is doing really well. Like they still get a lot of views on cable, especially on like Smiling Friends and Toonami. Like Toonami's still getting a lot of views for some reason. Yeah, that's pretty much it.